All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I just went to Brenda's, and she's actually not there. So I think they might be down by Express or Tim's. So we're gonna do a big circle. Hey, puppy. Sidewalks for you, man. I'll go off-road. All right, so she's not at Timmy's, so we're gonna roll down to King Street. Yes, you get to see the joys of King Street again. If you recall from my earlier videos, King Street's the one with the big pig on it. Except I think he got taken away. All right, guys, so I wanted to tell you too. I was driving around today, and Sergeant Levins actually not pulled me over, but he saw me and I saw him, and we stopped. He just pleasantries, saying hi and whatnot. But the difference in attitude of the police is really something. We still have the ones that they won't even talk to me. They're too afraid of, hey, look at that, little doggy nodules, so they can stick their head out of the fence and say hi to other dogs going by. That's pretty cool. Holy crap, they cleaned up that house. I think it's like a crack house or something, or it was. Front windows all smashed in. Hello.
How's it going today?
Good. I have a question for you.
Sure.
I've got a 5.1 speaker system off someone, and it has everything except the rear wireless speaker plugs that go into the rear wireless. So they're like purple and yellow. They're those little shaped ones, just left and right. It works on the same front, left and right. So it's as long as it's like red and white.
Oh, the RCA cable.
Yeah, Samsung specifically are the brand, but I'm wondering if you have the left and right ones. I don't even need the wire. I just need the plugs. Wire would help though.
I'm not sure what you mean wire.
Okay. You know how on sound receivers and stuff they have left, right, subwoofer, center, and sometimes they're shaped plugs so that you can only put left in left, right in right, woofer in woofer, and they're usually different colors: red, white, blue, purple. I'll tell you what. Next time I drop by, I'll bring a picture of them, or I'll bring my front left and right, because I said they're the same. They're exactly the same. If you could find me get me replacements, I would be...
Cables.
Just the plugs, even the cable. I think they come with 10 feet cable when you buy them, but it's mainly just the left, right. It's stupid. They don't have just the, red, black where you poke the wires in.
Yeah.
They specifically wanted to make sure that you're buying their plugs.
Oh, I I see.
right? And so,
Okay, I'll have a look.
if you've ever heard of it, I'll bring one in just to show you
I
the.
have a mountainous of cables
Awesome.
everywhere. So yeah.
Thanks.
it's
Have a
good
great
stuff,
day.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, man. I don't know if I made any sense at all to him. Did it make sense to you guys? I'm not sure if I did actually make sense there. Oh well, I think I did. So we're back on the hunt. That there, guys, is a local. Hi, Sarah. That there is a local business, small business, and he sells speakers and old receivers, but it's all older stuff, retro. So if you ever have any need for any of the older stuff, sound systems, that kind of thing, Thank you.
You guys are running for a coffee.
Yes. Thanks. Can I get a large coffee? A couple more days till payday. Yeah, I'll catch up this time. Uh-oh. Crap. It's nice temperature out today. Thank you. Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
Oh, God bless Joe. And all that live in the Joe house. Nah. That's funny. I was just chuckling. I was just thinking of a comment someone said. The sheer retardedness of it. If you ever wonder why I don't answer comments, it's sometimes it's because I'm really, really busy and I got a lot to do. Other times it's the comments are either stupid, they're just meant to try to insult me, they're just, so I don't really pay attention to any of those kind. It's very, very, very rare that I'll delete a comment. The only times I'll generally delete a comment is if they're like inciting violence or they're saying something just too stupid to subject my other commenters to. Right. Yeah, that's it. I'll make it clear to you, detractors, I don't care what you think of me. I really don't. I know I live a good life. I know I live, I try to do good. I try to do good for those around me. So I don't care what you think personally. I don't care what your comments say. They don't hurt me. It doesn't bother me. If you've seen my videos, if you've known me at all, then you've got to know that nothing you say or do can affect me in how I live my life. No way. I'm way too strong to let some fucking 30-year-old man-child in his not even his basement, in his mom's basement, doing typing comments in the dark, thinking he's clever. It means nothing to me. Absolutely zero. Right? And the fact that I've gotten into your little trolley heads is awesome. I love it. I'm living rent-free in there. And you think I actually care what you think about me. If I thought and one bit that I was doing any wrong, if I thought I was doing in any way I was exploiting people or doing something bad, I certainly wouldn't be doing it. And I certainly wouldn't be putting it out on air. Hold on, there's some yelling and shouting down here. I'm going to just go down here. Oh, I think it's way down there. Way down at the end there. Past the signs, yeah. Nothing to do with me. But I would bring it. Oh, it's not in there. It's in the crack house. See across here by the mural? It's coming out that open window. That's a crack house. Or I don't know what it is. I don't know what you kids do call it. But it's a drug den. They used to have like stolen four-wheelers and whatnot riding around there, parked out there. I should say alleged. Yeah, that's something I should maybe put in my disclaimer in front of a blanket disclaimer on my channel at the beginning. All opinions said by me are my opinions alone and don't reflect the general nature of Welland. Yeah, that'll work. The general nature of Welland. Well, I planned with Nick to meet up at the terrace at 1, and then nobody was there. I don't know. What should I do? What do I do? Well, we're gonna start walking home, and you never know. Maybe they went to 7-Eleven. Thanks again. Huge thanks to Joe. Let me tell you why I'm not having express coffees. Nothing to do with express. Excuse me. I didn't fully catch up with my thing last month, and as a result, my bill's still a bit high there, so I didn't want to exacerbate it and add to the bill if I didn't have to. So I figured basically I kind of stay away for a little while, at least until I've got my at least until I've got my bill settled up a little. That's just a few days away though. Should be all right. I wanted to address something. Like, I'm not an advocate of disrespecting the police without need, right? I get it, they have a tough job. And I get it, we need maniacs to catch maniacs. I get that. The only thing I have against police is the fact when they're disrespectful. And if you're not doing anything wrong and they're disrespectful to you, I see no problem going off on them. And I'll tell you why. You get these people, they're a bit self-righteous, and they go around and they say things like, well, we're gonna be the bigger man and we're not gonna sink to their level and blah blah blah, and they try to make it out like, you know, that kind of thing's beneath them. Here's the thing. There's a few things cops understand, and that's one, shame, and number two, money. If you take a policeman's paycheck away from him, he notices, he changes his behavior. If you shame a police officer enough, they will change their behaviors. Just the fact that I haven't actually had a good police video in months now is proof of that. Basically, if they leave me alone, if they treat me with respect and don't harass me when I'm not doing anything wrong, well, of course, it'll be fine. I don't, you've seen it, I don't go off on them. Today I had Sergeant Levins. He's the one that pulled up on me the one time and just came at me with attitude, and that didn't work out well for him. This time and subsequent times from that, he's been very pleasant, very professional, very nice. And I mean, I can't fault anything that he's done subsequent to that. So, I mean, it makes a difference. Putting in a complaint does not make a difference. Putting in a complaint does nothing. When you get to the stage of putting in complaints for example, AI, internal affairs, that kind of thing, yes, then it can make a difference if it even gets that far. But there's a lot of times where you got to remember they're investigating themselves. Hey guys, they're investigating themselves. They don't give a shit about actual law. They care about protecting each other. And basically what happens is you have them finding they have done nothing wrong. Right? That's what it is. They've done nothing wrong. They see nothing wrong with what they've done. So that's one of the big problems. Here in Canada, we actually have an attorney general that oversees. They're the ones that certify police forces and police departments to actually operate as police forces. That's another stage you can get to. I think in Britain it's called the High Commission. I'm not sure. But yeah, I see nothing wrong with shaming an officer and calling them names and deriding them. I mean, that's what they do their whole careers. They walk around, they're condescending, they're patronizing, and nobody ever gets to tell them off. Well, I do. I mean, if you're coming at me sideways, I will tell you just exactly what I think about you and your attitude, your how you're conducting yourself in uniform. Have a good day.
You too.
Let me put it this way. What do you think has more impact from a visual point of view? If a cop does something wrong and you walk away with your tail between your legs and you go off and make a complaint later on, what good does that do in the eyes of your audience? You know how many people would love to do what I do, and when the cop comes at you sideways, just rip into him and tell him off? But they can't. They don't, because they think that the police can do something like arrest them for voicing their opinions. Can arrest them. Hey, how are ya? That they can arrest them for not liking the officer's job and what they're doing, right? And that's not how it works. Generally, if you're coming at you and not doing anything, I say let them have it. They deserve it. You don't get to spend your career going around and being a dick to people and not have at least one citizen come and fucking tell you off to your face, right? You don't get that, at least not in Welland. If you're a dick to me or a friend or citizens, I will tell you off. I'll tell you exactly what I feel about you. Hey.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Good. It's so damp out today. It's but again, I mean, as long as they're doing their jobs and they don't bother you, they don't harass you, and they're polite and civil, I got no problem with them. In fact, I mean, I empathize with, it is a hard job. But it being a hard job doesn't give you the right to treat someone with a camera bad or violate someone's rights because they don't know the law and you think you do. It doesn't give you the right to patronize people and be condescending. That's all I think. Anyway, I stand up for myself. I stand up for others that I see. And I'm certainly not going to let, a civil servant who gets paid by the taxpayers to talk to you like that. absolutely. Oh. One last thing too. I recently had a problem with my Facebook. No, it wasn't hacked. Just I had a problem with it. And I wiped my whole friends list. Gone. Absolutely gone. So if you want to be notified of past videos, like remember, I've got videos that are, 8, 6, 7 years old. So if you want to see some of my older releases that I re-release periodically, check out my Facebook page, Dwayne Scriven, nickname Saber36. Yeah, check out my Facebook. Send a friend request by all means. Stay notified of upcoming get-togethers. I post get-togethers on there and events that I'll maybe be attending, that kind of thing. So it's just a chance to stay in touch with Dwayne Scriven channel as a channel type thing.
We're at the yellow chairs, Dwayne.
Crap. All right, we're turning around. All right, anyway, thanks for the serious talk. I'll return you to your previously watched episode. Oh, here's a quick question. What do I call my fans? You wouldn't believe some of the ridiculous things I've heard other YouTubers call their fans, and
Dwayne, can you hear me?
And I refuse to be there. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back.